And welcome back to another live stream. Tonight I'm here in my long-term survival world yet again, and that is because I need to oxidize even more copper for the roof of my mansion right here. As you can see, there's a lot of roof right there. I want it to look like the roof on the pavilion way over there, which is why I'm trying to get a whole bunch of exposed copper. I have some right here. Also, welcome to the stream, Drawmaster, Phoenix, Sir Mouse, Joe, Randoms, and Mas. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Yeah, I left off last night's stream. I was doing this exact same thing, and I left off with maybe like 8 stacks of exposed cut copper here, and in between the last live stream and this one, earlier today, I went and I collected more exposed copper, just going around and doing the same thing that I was last night, just to get a little bit of a head start, because it's a lot of copper. I'm gonna grab a little bit more out of this shulker box over here, because yeah, I basically want all of this to be exposed copper. So we'll see how much of that I can get tonight. I should use this pickaxe a little bit instead of completely using my Silk Touch pickaxe, because just doing this put the Silk Touch pickaxe down to like half durability. And I like having the Silk Touch pickaxe to pick up my ender chest with. It's Jacko, welcome to the stream. Hello. Alright, there's a lot of this that is oxidized more than I need it to be. So I guess I'll have to use the axe to fix that on some of them. I could just keep them as they are, but I don't really have anything in mind to build with the copper that color. At least not yet. If I have extra of these exposed cut copper in the future, if I want to build something with a more oxidized copper type, because there's all these different colors, I can always place the copper back down on the ground and have it oxidize more. Copper's such a cool block, because it's all these different blocks, all in one. Moss says, how long did it take you to build that bridge? I was thinking about building it in my survival world. It took quite some time to build. I have a lot of videos and live streams about building it. Definitely several hours. I didn't really time myself building it, so I can't really give a solid, like, exact number. But the whole process of building it is on my channel in videos and live streams. I'd say, like, it probably took a little over a year. It was definitely a long time. Oh man, I didn't mean to... Now I gotta wait for that to oxidize because I accidentally took it all off instead of just one layer like I needed to. Oops. I'm going to put this shovel up here and put this pickaxe here instead, because I don't really need that shovel right now. That way it's easier to access the axe. I can just easily switch back and forth between the two. It's Jacko says, my favorite block combo is spruce and deep slate. Spruce and deep slate definitely look really good together. That's a good block combo. Ma says, do you play Java? Yeah, this is Java Edition. I like Java Edition. Random says, will you continue picking copper like yesterday? Yeah, this stream is going to be pretty much exactly like last night's stream. Just picking copper in preparation to build the roof of the mansion. Because I don't want to place down all of the blocks and then wait for them to oxidize like I did the copper grates on my bridge. I kind of regret doing that. I should have placed all of those copper grates out to oxidize, but I didn't, and now I'm gonna pay for it. Like, I have to fix it because it's bothering me. I don't know when I'm gonna do that. I might have time to do that tonight. We'll see. We'll see when I have time to do that. I'm kind of dreading having to do it. And the longer I wait, the more it will oxidize. So I don't know, maybe I'll just wait forever until it all turns green and then fix the problem. It's Jacko says, do you ever use sand dupers? No, I've never built a sand duper before. I don't plan on ever doing that because I'd rather just go out to the desert and dig the sand because it exists in the world. So no sand dupers for me. Drummaster says hello. Hello, Drummaster. There's so much of this stuff that was already oxidized. I don't even have to place another row of it. I've just been trying to pick up all of the stuff that's ready to pick. I can already see more of it down here. It's definitely convenient. I've already collected almost a stack of this. It's already faster than how I was doing this yesterday. Oops. Aw, man, I didn't mean to make that cobblestone. I guess that's gonna go in my inventory now, or I can just throw it on the ground, because I don't want a random piece of cobblestone. I did it again! No. At least when I'm mining with the Silk Touch pickaxe, that doesn't happen. Oops. Oh well. I'll just continue like nothing happened. It's fine. It'll be fine. Like, how often am I gonna see that specific spot of the mountain? Not very often. Mixed, hello, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Matt says, how many days have you spent in your world? I've been in this world for a long time. I think it's been like 4 years now. So let's see how many days. 6,898, it says. That's a lot of days. I've spent some of those days AFK. I have a creeper farm I AFK at sometimes. Other times I AFK like for oxidizing copper. I did that a little bit earlier today to try and get these grates oxidized. A lot of them on this side are because I've been working on the mansion here, which is very plain so far. It still needs a lot of work. But over here, a lot of the copper grates are still pretty orange. I'm going to take some of these that are already oxidized from here. Random says 6K already, wow. Well, I've had this world for 4 years, so of course it's over 6,000 days. I think it's been over 6,000 days for a while, because it's 6,898. Almost 6,900. So pretty soon here we'll be at 7,000 days in my long-term survival world. That's pretty good for a long-term world. Going on, I'm pretty sure it's been 4 years. Because I created this world when 1.18 released. That was like November 2021. Mick says, are you going to do something special for 7K days? Probably not. I don't really look at the day counter as something special. It's just the day counter, especially since I AFK in my world every once in a while. So there's like a lot of those days I didn't even do anything. So I probably won't do anything special for it. It's Jacko said, I played Minecraft Legacy Edition before and chest duped a lot of items and it got boring. Yeah. Then it kind of turns into creative mode where it's like, okay, I have everything. So what's the point? I like collecting the things myself and like doing the work. Like this copper oxidizing stuff. I could just like try and cheat, get this stuff in creative mode, but I think it's pretty fun to do it myself and then get all of the oxidized copper that I need. Even though it does take a long time. Like I spent 2 hours doing this yesterday. Before this stream I spent about like 30 to 45 minutes doing this, and now I'm gonna do another 2-hour stream. Getting lots of copper. Random says, also if I go on creative mode in a world and I'm dedicated to, then I'll feel like everything you do was just useless. Yeah, exactly. Doing it all in survival feels way more worth it. Keeps me more motivated. Mick says, is your axe's name reference to anything? No, not really. I just thought it would be a funny name. I named it quite a while ago, so I don't even really remember why I named it that. That's just what it's named. Drawmaster says, can you prove to us that you have never cheated in the world? Well, not because I don't believe, I just want to see. Well, if I cheated, advancements would be off. So here's all of my advancements that I've accomplished. I have not gotten all of them. Like, I still need this Furious Cocktail, apparently. I haven't gotten Uneasy Alliance. There's probably a lot that I haven't got. Actually, that's the only 2 in the Nether tab. Eventually, I should try and complete all of these. But yeah, I wouldn't have any of this if I cheated. So here's all my advancements. Because I'm pretty sure that's how that works. All your advancements are turned off if you cheat in a world. Random says, she did live stream and put videos of all of her builds. I don't have live streams and videos of everything that have happened in the long-term survival world, since I've only been making videos for 2 years, and my long-term survival world has existed for 4 years. So not the whole thing is documented. It's kind of sad I wasn't able to document the beginning of the world, but I guess that's just the way it is. Wow, all of these ones over here got, like, fully oxidized almost. I don't need it to be that green. I like this, like, it's like a pink and green. The exposed copper. I really like that stage. Random says, that's impossible to do all advancements. All advancements isn't impossible. I've seen people do it before. It's really difficult. But I've seen people do it before. Drawmaster says, have you ever tried playing Bedrock Edition? Bedrock Edition used to be the main version of the game that I played. I've been playing Minecraft for a little over 11 years now. And when I first started playing Minecraft, I did not have access to Java Edition because I was just a child playing Minecraft on my tablet. So it was Bedrock when I first started. And then even when I first got a computer, since I had been playing Bedrock for so long, I played Bedrock. And when I tried to start playing with keyboard and mouse instead of the touch controls on a tablet or a phone. I didn't like the way Bedrock played on keyboard and mouse, and so I downloaded Java Edition, and I like Java Edition with keyboard and mouse much better, so that's the version that I play. Malachite, welcome to the stream. Hello, glad you could make it. It's Jacko says, did you know in Bedrock Edition of Minecraft you can dye the water in a cauldron? Yeah, I did know that. There's a lot of funny differences between Minecraft Java Edition and Minecraft Bedrock. I've already gathered 2 and almost a half. I've got 2 and 22 exposed copper. That's pretty good. I've been trying to collect them for like 20 minutes. Definitely like already working faster than I was yesterday. Sorry if I pronounce this wrong, but YT lead sub, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Drawmaster says, what about Education Edition? Have you ever heard of? I've heard of Education Edition. I've never played it because I've never had a need to. Education Edition is played in schools, and I never played Minecraft in school. That would have been cool. But that never happened. I definitely would have loved it. It would have been so much more fun than just doing normal schoolwork. Because, like, you do lessons inside of Minecraft. YT lead sub says you actually pronounced it right. Cool. I'll probably just call you lead sub, because saying YT in front of it is a little bit much. I'm glad I pronounced it right, though. Sometimes that's a bit of a challenge. I need to go back down here to where all the rest of the copper is. Since I'm like down here, the copper up there is oxidizing slower than this stuff down here. So I might as well just stay down here, below the bridge. I'm getting pretty low on bread. I've only got 6 of those left. After I run out of those, I gotta look in my food box and my ender chest, see what kind of food we have in there. I think I'm running kind of low on food in the food box. It's been a while since I restocked it. Definitely a handy thing to have. I can just reach into the ender chest, grab that shulker box out. It's usually full of food, and I can pick whatever I want. I don't think it's so full right now, though. I'll check it after I eat up these 6 bread. I've been going through food quite a lot because I'm running around a lot, collecting the copper. Drawmaster says, do you have a gold farm in your world? I do not have a gold farm. I haven't really had a need for a whole lot of gold in my long-term survival world yet. So I've been fine just mining it because I don't really use it for a whole lot. So I've got plenty of gold just from going mining. It's just me here. I can only use so much gold. Random says, I didn't even know there was a gold farm. Yeah, you can take the zombie piglins that spawn in the nether. When you kill those guys, they drop gold nuggets, which isn't really that much gold, but if you get a lot of those in one space, then you can get a lot of gold nuggets and then craft them into gold ingots. It's pretty cool. I've never really had a need to do something like that. Ooh, this oxidized right after I placed it down. Nice. I like it when that happens. I need another stack of copper in my inventory. I'm working on the 4th stack here of exposed copper. That's pretty good. I'm gonna be able to get quite a lot of this tonight. Rawl says it isn't done yet. I've been just replacing copper and picking up the ones that oxidize because I just need the exposed cut copper. And I'm honestly not even really sure how much I need. I'd like to at least have one full shulker box of exposed cut copper, which I don't quite have yet. So no, it's not done yet. Mick says zombie pigman is the old version. Pigman, piglin, same thing. They're literally the same thing. They do the same thing, they just look a little bit different. And their names are nearly identical too. There's not very much of a difference between pigman and piglin. Just a little bit of a few letters changed. A little bit of a texture change too. A lot of this copper down here is like turning green. It's oxidized too much. There's another piece I need to grab over here. Oh, there's 2 pieces over here. Ah, 3 pieces over here. Cool. Oh, there's even more down here. It's going pretty fast since I have so many of them placed down on the ground. Once I grab these ones over here, I start to go in the other area, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe I'll do another row. But I don't really need to do another row because there's so many of them oxidized. Alrighty, as I'm picking more of this exposed copper that is ready, it does look like I have been streaming for 30 minutes now, so I am going to go on a quick 3-minute water break. Before I go on that water break, I would like to mention that tips are welcome via paypal.me/annihilate. They're also welcome via YouTube Super Chats, and you can also become a member if you would like access to custom emojis and a couple of other members-only perks. Live streams are always free, so don't feel obligated to leave a tip, but if you would like to leave one, they are welcome at paypal.me/annihilate, YouTube Super Chats, and you can also become a member if you would like to. Anyway, I will be right back from a quick 3-minute water break. Alrighty, welcome back from that water break. We can continue placing down and picking up copper for oxidizing it to the exposed stage. I don't remember all of the names of the different stages. There's quite a lot of different stages of copper oxidizing. But yeah, I'm after the first stage. It's a pretty nice color. I've been using a lot in this area. Mick says, welcome back, Lily. Hello. Glad to be back. Random says, hey, Lily, missed you and your copper. I missed the copper, too. There's so much more copper to place down and pick up. Let's see. So far, I have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 full stacks of exposed cut copper. I have this 53 here that's not quite a full stack. I might as well keep that in my inventory, because I want to keep track of how many full stacks I have. This is about... It's exactly half. Cool. Halfway through a full shulker box of this stuff. Drawmaster says, is this a set seed? I love how the mountain goes all around and there's like a middle spot where you can build. This is, I'm not quite sure what you're asking. Set seed, the only time I've heard that is like for speed runs, when you're doing a speed run over and over again and you have a set seed for doing that. I loaded up this world one day and decided that it was going to be my long-term survival world. So I've been playing on this world for 4 years. Oh, I didn't mean to fall down here, dang it. Random says, I'm going skulk mining, wish me luck. Skulk mining, oh my gosh. Sounds spooky. I hate going in the deep dark biome. Because you could accidentally spawn the warden if there's any of those like skulk sensors next to shriekers. I haven't been to an ancient city or a deep dark biome in quite some time. It's definitely a spooky place. I should try and place more of this stuff to oxidize. The more I have placed, the quicker it will be. It's a little bit more flat down here, so I might as well just try to place it all on this part instead of going up the hill again. It's a little bit of a pain to get all the stuff that's down there. I guess I should have started down here. But whatever. It's fine. Pretty much all of this is a hill because it's a giant mountain range. So there's not much I can do to avoid that. Drawmaster says, ancient cities are found near or underneath mountains. They sure are. There's not going to be any underneath here, though, because since I created this world on the release of 1.18, this is somewhat near spawn. I explored this in 1.18, and the ancient city was found in 1.19. So I had to go quite far away to find an ancient city, but I did find one a couple years ago. I made a few like Halloween videos in an ancient city a couple years ago in this world. It's pretty fun. I haven't been back since though. But I do have a portal leading to there. Random says, I found the ancient city underneath a mountain. Yeah. That's where they spawn most commonly. It's pretty cool. It makes it a little bit easier to find them, like knowing where they can spawn. And Zen says, I didn't know that. That explains why my base surrounded by mountains had like 5 ancient cities. Yeah, that does explain that. I'm kind of glad that I created this world in 1.18 and not 1.19, because if I created this in 1.19, it probably would have ancient cities all over the place underneath my base, and it would be kind of difficult to go mining, because all of the ancient cities would be in my way. I don't want to mine in a deep dark biome or an ancient city. Oh yeah, a lot of these copper that I just placed down, they're already oxidizing. I like that they oxidize to the first stage so quickly. I should have brought this shulker box that I have of the exposed copper that I already picked up. I don't have that anywhere near me. It's all the way up there on top of the bridge. Mick says, do you want to potentially decorate the area under the bridge? Yeah, eventually as a future project, after I build the mansion, I want to decorate underneath the bridge. I've got a lot of ideas for what to do around here. I can just only do them so quickly. I want to do a lot of custom trees underneath here. I want to fix up the terrain. The reason why I built a rooted dirt farm, it was actually quite a while ago now, but the whole reason why I built it was because I wanted to terraform the land underneath here, put a few different blocks so it's not just all grass, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. I decided to build the mansion first, because I had the choices between doing underneath the bridge first or doing the mansion first. I chose the mansion. I'll probably start work underneath here while I'm doing the interior of the mansion. I can go back and forth between the two, and that'll help with how interiors are kind of difficult. They take a lot more time than the main build itself, at least for me. It's already getting dark again. I gotta go up on top of the bridge and sleep. 'Cause yeah, I do not have my bed with me. I've been leaving that on top of the bridge. It's fine. It gives me a chance to check on all of the copper that's up there. 'Cause I did place a whole bunch of it up here. Not very many of these copper blocks up here on the bridge are oxidizing. The ones down on the ground are definitely going faster. I'll collect the ones that are ready up here. If I jump just right, I can jump between these perfectly. It's so fun. Three blocks apart is like the perfect jump. Let's see how long I can... I was gonna say let's see how long I can stay on top of the copper, but then I fell. It's kind of fun jumping around on top of those. I'm able to do it perfectly until every once in a while I miss one. That was pretty good though for a while until I missed it. Okay, back down to the other copper that's down here, because that's oxidizing quicker. This stuff's harder to jump on because it's all on a hill. This one down here is already green. Go away, green. I wonder what that stage is even called. Hold on, is there another one that says color? This one down here. Weathered copper. This is exposed and this is weathered. Interesting. I wonder what the next stage up after weathered is called. I don't remember, since there's so many. Oops. I gotta take that off of there so that I can have the exposed one. Clayton, hello, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it to the stream. There's so much space down here. I'm pretty excited to start building custom trees down here eventually. I got a lot of work to do on the mansion before I start doing that. It's gonna be a fun project. This whole area is such a fun project. I've kind of split it into 4. First I did the pavilion, then I did the bridge. It's 2 separate projects, and now the mansion is a 3rd project. And then doing landscaping to all of this underneath of the bridge. That's gonna be a whole nother project. I feel like it would be too much if I tried to do this all at once and looked at it as like one big project. That would definitely be very overwhelming. I'm glad I split it up into different things like how I did. Clayton says, "Hi, I'm new here." Hi. Glad you made it to the stream. Right now, I'm just oxidizing copper so that I can use it to build the roof of my mansion. You can't really see it well from up here. I mean, from down here. The mansion's all the way over there. It's definitely a work in progress. Alright, I kind of wanted to know what this stage is called. Oh, this is just oxidized cut copper. So does it just have 3 stages? It has like, there's just exposed, and then there's weathered, and then there's oxidized. Okay, that's easy enough to remember. For some reason I was thinking there was more than 3 stages. Oh, why did I only take 1 layer off of there? There we go. And why are these so close together? Oh, because... Never mind, I'm just dumb. That didn't need to be there. Clayton says, "Why do you have a huge bridge?" Because I needed a way to get from that side of the mountain range to that side of the mountain range. I thought it'd be cool to be able to do that without elytra as long as I'm standing up there. I don't have a way to get up there from down here yet. Eventually, I probably will. But yeah, it's a very big mountain range, so I thought it would be cool to have a way to build across. I shouldn't have placed the copper so high up the hill here. I'm gonna leave it like that though, 'cause it's already like that. It is a lot of climbing though. It's fine. Alright, this is the last piece of bread that I have, and my ender chest that has a box with food in it is all the way up there on top of the bridge. So I need to go and get more food at some point. I'm good for like maybe a couple of minutes. Clayton says, how long have you been playing in this world? I created this world about 4 years ago on the release of 1.18. Started making videos about 2 years ago. So unfortunately the beginning of the world is not documented, but whatever. It's just the way it is, I guess. The sun is going down, so I gotta go all the way up to the bridge to go to bed. That'll give me an opportunity to grab some food. I'm gonna need to fill up the food box that I keep in my under chest. I'm pretty sure, like, there's not much in there. Last time I reached in there, I remember thinking that there's not really much in there. So I'll go to bed first, and then I'll see what the options are for now, because right now I don't have any food. There's the food box. We've got a couple cakes. I've got some honey bottles. It's not really useful as food. That's kind of useful for taking poison away, but not really for eating. I've got some baked potatoes, golden carrots, some pie, salmon. I don't really like any of these options. I'm going to take the baked potatoes for now. And I'm going to take this box here. And I might as well go home real quick. Try and put some food in it. We'll take a little bit of a break from oxidizing the copper to do that. I'll put all of this in here for now. That's quite a good amount of exposed copper. It's 18 stacks, working on the 19th stack. It's pretty good. Random says, I found 3 diamond ores. Wow. That's a lot of diamonds. It's not like a whole lot, but 3 is a good amount. Alright, as I'm wandering over to my main base to go and put more food in the food box here, it does look like I have been streaming for an hour now, so I am going to go on a quick 3-minute water break. Before that 3-minute water break, I would like to mention that tips are welcome via paypal.me/Annihilate and YouTube Super Chat. You can also become a member of the channel if you would like access to custom emojis and a couple of other members-only perks. Live streams are always free, so don't feel obligated to leave a tip, but if you would like to leave one, they are again welcome at paypal.me/Annihilate, YouTube Super Chat, and also you can become a member if you would like to. Anyway, I will be right back from a 3-minute water break. Alrighty, welcome back from that water break. I can go ahead and continue the copper oxidizing here. Before I continue that though, I would like to take this shulker box here and fill it with more food. I've got a few options in here, but I would like a little bit different options than what I have so far. It's been a while since I restocked the food box, so it's gonna be pretty good to get more options in here. I ate all of the steak, I ate all of the chicken. There's golden carrots in here, which those are pretty good. I could just eat those, but instead I'm gonna put a few more options in here. I like this part of the walk because I don't even have to walk. I can just chill here, maybe snack on a baked potato. Just let the minecart do its job. And it's also a pretty ride. This is my favorite tunnel. It's one of the only tunnels, but it's my favorite one. Alright, now I can take a little bit of a walk through the fall forest. And not far after the fall forest is the barn. That's where I'm going towards. Clayton says, did you build all this by hand? Yes. I don't know how else I would build it. Yes, I built it with my own hands. I guess maybe I could build it with my feet. But I built it with my hands. Okay, I got a few stacks of steak in here. There's 4 of them. I should probably, before I take that and go and smelt it, I should breed the cows. And then maybe I can slaughter a few of them too. There's honestly not very many cows in here right now. Gotta change that. I also have the mushrooms. They drop steak as well. Drawmaster says, I've seen this part of the world. Yeah. I haven't been around here in a while in a stream because I've been working on my mansion. This is where everything started. I should also give the chickens some seeds. There's some eggs in here too. I haven't done this in like a really long time. In the long-term survival world, at some point I just had like a lot of food gathered, but I ate it all. Because I guess I'm a pig. So I need more food. Might as well get a few more chickens this way too. I only got one, but whatever. I'm pretty sure I have plenty of eggs. Yeah, I have plenty of chicken too. Actually, it's about the same amount of chicken as I have steak. Whoa! What the heck are you doing here, man? You just like walk in the barn like nothing's happening and go and shoot me? Go away. I see your buddies outside too. You go away too. Aw, you're gonna make me tear down my flowers because, you're in the way. Now I gotta place that down where it was. You go away too. You don't need to be here. What meanies? There's another one over there. Hopefully I can get him without killing any cows. I shot him once. And I shot him twice, and he's dead. Random says, I swear every stream you run into a pillager. Yeah. They spawn so commonly. It's not even fair. Clayton says, how long have you been building the mansion? For a few streams now. I've been working on it for a couple of videos and a few streams now. All of the progress in the mansion is documented here on my channel. Alright, before I run away from here, I can't forget. I want to cook this steak. I need to spend some time farming a whole bunch more food. I'm good for a while because I have 4 whole stacks of chicken and 4 whole stacks of steak that I can go ahead and cook right now. I can put that in the food box. I should also make some bread. I'll make this into a whole stack of bread right there. We'll put that in there. I might as well make more bread. I have all these hay bales here. This should make me 3 stacks of bread. So we'll have 4 stacks of steak, 4 stacks of chicken, 4 stacks of bread total. That's a pretty good restock of the food box. This will also give me an opportunity to check on the glass that I put in here a couple of streams ago. I wanted to smelt that so that eventually it can be windows for my mansion. Daniel, welcome to the stream. Say, I haven't watched the stream since last year. It's been a while. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Okay, all of my glass is done smelting, so I might as well put that in this shulker box here. Got 8 buckets in here that need to be filled with lava. I can probably do that later depending on how much lava is in here right now. I do want to smelt the steak and the chicken. Oh man, I didn't mean to place that down. Good thing I have a silk touch pickaxe. Perfect. 1 whole shulker box of glass. That can go in the storage later. I could put some chicken in there. Actually, I should just put all 4 stacks of chicken in this side and all 4 stacks of steak in this side. And I've got plenty of lava to smelt that. Cool. I've got potatoes for now. So I'll leave the food box here until this stuff is smelted. I can go back to picking up oxidized copper now. Mick says, have you decided on the color for the windows? Not quite. I'll probably make the final decision on that later on. Once I can see like more of the mansion finished, it'll be easier to make a decision on what color the glass should be. Random says, hey Lily, do you know what coordinates diamonds spawn in? Diamonds spawn most commonly the deeper down you get in the world. I like to mine for diamonds at -54 because that is the level that a lot of lava lakes are going to spawn at. So if you mine at level 54, then if you mine into a lava lake, it won't be pouring on top of your head, you'll be on top of it. So yeah, level 54 is a pretty good spot. Basically anywhere that's in deep slate, they will spawn, but they are most common the lower down you go. I wish there was a minecart to ride in for this part. I still need to make a minecart track right here and decorate it similarly to what I have downstairs. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. Trawmaster says, I've never seen that part of the world. The part of the world that I came from was where everything started. That's where my starter base is, my castle, a lot of different builds. A lot of stuff like that can be seen on earlier videos of my channel. There's a lot of content on my channel. Clayton says, why don't you just travel through the nether? It's so much faster. Sometimes I just like to wander around and look at things that I haven't seen in a while. Like, I haven't taken a minecart ride through the tunnel in a while. Sometimes, the most efficient thing is not really the most important to me. Like, yeah, I know the nether is the most efficient, but I feel like Minecraft might get a little bit boring if I constantly only did the most efficient thing that I could do. Like, there's so many different ways to do things in Minecraft, even when it comes to traveling. It doesn't have to always be the most efficient thing, especially when you're playing a sandbox game. Malachi says, things like that make it more fun and immersive. Exactly. How boring would it be if I chose the same exact method of travel every time. That's why I have multiple different ways of travel. Like, sometimes I do take the nether route, because it is a different route, but this time I wanted to go on the minecart track. Makes it a little bit more interesting, instead of constantly doing the same exact most efficient thing. Pointless Gamer says, can you stop ignoring my comments? No. So far your comments have been just telling me that my thumbnails suck and then saying that you can do it better. So I don't really like to acknowledge somebody telling me that the things that I do look bad. That's not how you constructively criticize somebody's work. I've seen your comments. And yes, I have ignored them on purpose. Clayton says, have you defeated the dragon? In this world, I have defeated the dragon. That's how I got my elytra. After you defeat the dragon, you can go to the end islands and then go and get things like elytra and shulker boxes. I have a lot of shulker boxes, and I also have a lot of elytra. There's a video on this channel where I re-defeat the ender dragon in this world. I like that video. It's a pretty fun video. I still need to defeat the ender dragon in my hardcore world. I want to do that soon. It's going to be so exciting. Random says, I sometimes forget you can respawn the ender dragon. Yeah, you can respawn the ender dragon like 14 times, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Because there's all those different portals you can open up. Pointless Gamer says, I ain't marketing, I will do for free, I just need work, I'm jobless, even if I'm not getting paid. Well, if just in case you're curious, commenting on somebody's videos, telling them that their thumbnails are trash, and then being like, well, I can do it for you. That's not really the best way to get somebody to want to work with you. I'm just saying. And also, I like doing my thumbnails on my own. I personally like them. I think they're simple because my content is simple. If I had loud thumbnails that didn't really match the content I was making, I think my audience would get a little bit upset at how the thumbnail doesn't really match the content that I'm making. So I would prefer to make it myself. Thank you. I do not need any help making my thumbnails. Thank you very much for offering, though. I do not need any help. I can do it just fine. I'll stick with my trashy thumbnails. Oops. Noah says, if you don't get paid for something, it's not work, it's a hobby. Yeah, that's pretty true. Hobbies can turn into work, it's possible, and it's very fun to do that because then your work doesn't really feel like work. It feels like it's still your hobby. But yeah, that is kind of true. I keep falling in this cave. It's so in my way. It's not even fair. Hey, I didn't even have to come all the way up here to go to sleep because my bed was in my ender chest, which was in my inventory. Dang it. I forgot I did that because I was filling up the food box. Just kind of waiting for that stuff to smelt. It's still smelting in the furnace over by my base. Which, even though I'm so far away from that furnace, it will still continue smelting because it is in spawn chunks. I love it when that happens. I need to make the space where my furnace is a little bit more proper. It's kind of just some furnaces placed on the side of the mountain right now. I could put them in a house or something. Pointless Gamer says, you guys, I need customers, but I have nothing to showcase. That's why I want to work for people, so I also get something to show, like, yeah, I'm capable of making good thumbnails. Well, that's good and all, that's a good plan, except for when you commented and asked if I wanted help making my thumbnails. This is what you said. I'm gonna read it. I found it on my phone. You said, exactly, your thumbnails are very unprofessional. That's not the right way to ask somebody if they want to work with you. Just straight up telling them that they're unprofessional. It's very unprofessional of you to tell me that I'm unprofessional. So, I'm sorry, but I would not like to work with you. I'm getting closer and closer to a full shulker box of exposed cut copper here. It's pretty exciting. I've been working on trying to get a full shulker box of that for quite some time now, I feel like. But that's okay. It's definitely going to be worth it because it'll take even more time to just wait for it to oxidize. Mick says, Lily, do you think you'll ever stop playing Minecraft? As long as Minecraft exists, as long as it's available for me to play, I will play it. I don't think I'll ever stop. I've been playing it since I was about 6 years old, and I haven't stopped yet. So yeah, I'll probably play it for as long as I can. I don't know, maybe I'll be 80 years old still sitting here at my computer playing Minecraft. Wouldn't that be funny? Still making videos and stuff, is streaming at like 80. Random says, you better not stop, Lily, because I love your videos. I'm glad you like the videos and the streams. I'm definitely not going to stop anytime soon. Mick says, as long as you're still streaming, I'll still be tuning in. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm glad you like the streams and the videos. There's a whole bunch of copper ready for picking up here. Oh my gosh. So many copper berries. If they were fruits. They're not, but we can pretend. There's so many of these. I've said this so many times, but I love how fast they oxidize when you face them far apart like this. It's great. And even now, like, I've learned that I can place them 4 blocks apart instead of 3, and it'll go even quicker. But, like, honestly, 3 blocks apart is just fine. Works great. As I'm picking up more of these exposed copper, though, it does look like I have been streaming for 1 hour and 30 minutes now, which does mean I am going to go on another quick 3-minute water break. Before I go on a 3-minute water break, I would like to mention that tips are welcome via paypal.me/annihilate and also YouTube Super Chat. You can also, of course, become a member of the channel if you would like to. You get access to custom emojis and a couple of other members-only perks. Live streams are always free, so don't feel obligated to leave a tip, but those are welcome at paypal.me/annihilate, YouTube Super Chats, and also you can become a member of the channel if you would like to. Anyway, I will be back in 3 minutes. Alrighty, welcome back from that water break. I can get back to placing down and picking up copper here. This one is well over oxidized. I need that to be at the exposed stage. This one is ready here. It's been pretty fun collecting all of this exposed copper. It's not the most fun thing that I've done in Minecraft, but it's also not the most boring thing. I guess I'll say it like that. Mick says, hello again, Lily, welcome back. Hello. Glad to be back. Oh, these are 4 blocks apart. I wonder what happened here, because these are in line, and then these... Actually, no, these aren't. I messed it all up around here. There we go. That's fixed. I don't even really need to place more down. I don't know what I'm doing. There's so many over here that are already oxidized that I can pick up. Random says, hello Lily, missed ya again. Hello, randoms. Glad to be back. There's probably a few of these on top of the bridge that I can grab real quick. After I grab the exposed copper that's on the bridge and then replace it with the regular copper, I'll go all the way down the bridge. And then I'll go check on that steak and the chicken that I put in the furnaces so that I can put in my food box. It might be close to done smelting by now. We'll go have a look-see. Okay, I think that's all of the copper that's on top of the bridge that was ready. There wasn't really that many. It's definitely oxidizing quicker below the bridge. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because when I'm spending more time down there and I'm that far away? I don't know. Instead of taking the tunnel this time, I should fly this way. Kind of gives an opportunity to see just how close the bridge and the mansion is to the rest of my base. It's really not separated by that much. Just a mountain behind me. Drawmaster says, give me a tour while you're there, please. A tour of my long-term survival world takes a really long time. I don't have enough time to do that here, but I do have a tour that is, it's not super recent, but it has most of the things that are in here. So if you would like to see a tour of the long-term survival world here, there is a video of that on my channel. I don't really have time to give a full tour right now, though. There's a lot of stuff. It takes like a little bit over an hour to do a tour. It looks like this stuff is still smelting. Actually, no, there's just lava still in there. It is all done. All of the chicken is done, and all of the steak is done. Perfect. That means I can put this all in the food box. Now, that is plenty of food. I'm not going to run out anytime soon. I can munch on that for quite some time now, and then eventually refill the food box again. I gotta put this back in the ender chest once I get back to the mansion and bridge area. Might as well take the nether this time. The bridge and the mansion is really not that far away when I go through the nether here, because I just need to go this way. And then if I go this way, that portal right here at the end of this hallway is the one that leads to the bridge and mansion area. I still don't really know what to call this area. I have not named it yet because I'm still working on it. Eventually it will have a name. The other part of my world I just kind of call the main base area. At some point I did kind of give it the name of Lily Valley because it's in a valley and my nickname is Lily. But I never call it that. I just call it the main base area. There's probably not any copper here ready to pick because I literally just walked through here. It didn't really have any time to oxidize more. But just in case, I'll walk all the way across the bridge again. If there's any more, I can pick them up. Random says, call it Lily Mansion. I could. I could just call this whole area that. Because everything that's built around here is kind of for the mansion. The pavilion, it's kind of like, you know, garages aren't really needed in Minecraft, but if I had a garage, like that's where it is. And it doesn't really make a whole kind of sense because this would then be the driveway, the bridge. It's just a way across. It's like the main gate. I guess that's a better word for it than garage. I just thought it would look cool. Gamer Actor, welcome to the stream. You say, this is so impressive for survival. Thank you. Definitely takes lots of time. But I'm glad you think it's impressive. Let's take a look at the bridge from over here. I haven't done this in a while on stream. Random says, that's a really long gate. Yeah. If that is, like, because that's the entrance. That's really all I'm trying to say with all I was saying earlier. The pavilion is the entrance. And then from the pavilion, you walk across the bridge and you can make your way towards the mansion. The more and more I build on this area, the more and more I really like the way it looks. It's hard to get the full area in view because it's so huge. It's ginormous. When this whole area underneath the bridge is landscaped the way I want it, like, I want to build custom trees, add things like rooted dirt so that it's not just grass. Maybe I'll add some moss too. And since pale moss has been added to the game, I might even add that. I'm kind of glad I haven't started on this whole area yet because of that. Because I think that might look cool down here. Once all that is added, this area is going to look even cooler. I'm so excited for the future of this whole area here. It's definitely taking some time, but that's okay. I've got time. Drawmaster says, doesn't your wrist hurt after building big projects? No. As long as you've got, like, I play keyboard and mouse, so as long as I have a mouse that fits comfortably in my hand, I don't really notice my wrist starting to hurt. The only thing that has made my wrist hurt in Minecraft. Ah, man, I didn't mean to strip that off. Anyway, the only thing that's made my wrist hurt in Minecraft, especially recently, is I went and killed a whole bunch of glow squids. That made my wrist hurt for some reason. I wasn't even building anything. But after I killed all of those glow squids, it was a relatively recent stream. I think it was like a couple weeks ago now. But yeah, my wrist hurt after that. But not after I built the bridge. It was weird. 555 Iona, welcome to the stream. You say, you must really like copper. I do like copper, and I'm using it for a relatively big build, which is why I'm collecting so much of it at this exposed stage. I'm going to use it for the roof of my mansion, which is right here in front of me. It's a pretty big roof, so lots of copper is going to be necessary. And it's helpful to have it oxidized before you start building. Gamer Actor says, what kind of mouse do you use? I use a... Nothing fancy is what I use. I use a Staples brand mouse. Like Staples, the store. And yeah. It's just a wired mouse. I've had it for a really long time, but it fits in my hand really well and it's super comfortable. And I need to find exactly the same one and replace the one that I've had because it's a little bit broken. But I like this mouse. Drawmaster says, have you ever died in this world in Minecraft? Yeah. I've died in this world many times. When I first spawned in the world, I died a lot because I spawned in a really big mountain and I had to make my way down to some trees. I didn't have anything. I didn't have any armor. I didn't have any food. And so when I was trying to climb down from spawn, I died from fall damage like maybe 3 times, like right at the start. But it's okay because it's not a hardcore world. And there's lots of other times that I've died too, because I've had this world for like 4 years. I'm not gonna be able to completely fill the shulker box that I have up there on that bridge with the exposed copper, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to get pretty close, which will be cool, because that means that in today's stream I would have gathered more than half of the shulker box of this exposed copper, which is really good. That's a lot of exposed copper. Last night was a little bit slower because I was just starting to place this stuff down. Drawmaster says, do you have an iron farm? I do not have an iron farm. I've never ever built one of those, just because I don't really think it's very nice to the iron golems. I would rather mine my iron, especially when I have a big giant mountain range like this. Like, look, there's iron here, there's iron here, there's iron here, and I don't even need to mine it because I have so much iron. I bet you if I walk around I can find more iron. There's more iron right there. And there's some iron. There's also emeralds, and there's coal everywhere, and there's more iron over here. And I already mined out a whole bunch of iron from this area. So yeah, I'm good on iron for now. There's even more of it down there. I don't think I need an iron farm in this world. Some worlds, though, iron's not so common. And I completely understand building an iron farm if iron's not really so common in your world. Because it's definitely necessary for a lot of things. But I've got a lot of it. There's some right here that I'm like just skipping over. And this isn't the only mountain range that I have around spawn that is like this. Like, I spawned right on top of a whole bunch of iron. There's still iron in that mountain that I need to get. It's so crazy. It's almost too much, but I'm fine with it because it's a long-term world. Eventually I will use all of the iron. Then maybe I'll build an iron farm if I use all of the iron. If I need some, I'm definitely gonna want some. Oops, I didn't mean to place that one down there. Misplacing my copper. It's like a sea of copper around here. Eventually, I will have all of the copper turned into exposed copper. I like the progress I've been making so far, especially this stream. Like I said earlier, so much exposed copper has been collected. Aw man, why did I get rid of the oxidized? No. I'm used to doing that when it's the weathered copper, but I every once in a while accidentally do it to an exposed copper, which is the one I'm trying to collect. And it pains me every time. This is the one that I need to strip with the axe. There we go. Did it right that time. I think it's almost nighttime here in Minecraft, so I'll pick up a couple more of these exposed copper. There's a little bit of it over here. I don't want a whole bunch of monsters to spawn though, so I should fly up towards the bed. I'll see if there's any more exposed copper on top of the bridge too. Actually, I already see a couple as I'm flying over. So go to sleep, get rid of this rain and the nighttime. Maybe get a few more pieces of exposed copper. Let's see what's over here. Literally none of these have oxidized. Not sure why that is. If we go down here though, we get a little bit. It must be that I haven't really been hanging out on this side very much. I've been down there. So it makes sense that there's more oxidized copper over on this side of the bridge. That's kind of where I've been hanging out, except for I'm underneath the bridge. The bridge is so big, I can't just stand on one side and have all of the copper in the area oxidize. I have to stand on one side for a while and let it oxidize, then stand on the other side for a while and let it oxidize. It's kind of what I'm gathering with all of the copper grates on this half. As you can see, they're very orange on this half. I've really got to stand over here more. Kind of sucks because the mansion is all the way over there, and I'm going to be working on the mansion. There's no need for me to stand over here. But I'm going to have to if I want these copper grates over here to oxidize. Which is why I should have done what I'm doing right now with all of this cut copper with the copper grates. I just didn't. I thought it would oxidize eventually, which it is kind of not very quickly though. The bridge has been finished for a while. Alright, there's everything on top of the bridge that's ready to be picked. Drawmaster says, wait, Lily, when building, the copper is still going to turn green, and when you build with it, you can wax the copper with honeycomb, and then it won't progress anymore, and it's oxidizing. When I build the roof, I'm going to wax it. That's also true with all of these copper grates. Like, these ones, I don't want them to be that stage, so I'll take my axe and do that. And then once all of them are ready, once all of them are this exposed stage, I can take some wax and wax them. It's confusing because there's not even an item called wax. It's honeycomb, and you use it to wax the copper. There should really be an item that's called wax. That is almost a full shulker box. That's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 full stacks of exposed cut copper. Working on the 24th here. That's pretty cool. Almost a full box, and then of course I can maybe turn some of this into the exposed copper. Anyway though, it does look like I have been streaming for 2 hours now, so I am gonna call it a night. If you enjoyed the stream, go ahead and leave it a like, and also subscribe if you're not subscribed to my channel already, and click the bell notification icon if you don't want to miss when I upload videos and also when I live stream here on my channel. I've been trying to live stream pretty often, doing streams Monday through Friday every night at 10 p.m. EST, so if you don't want to miss out on any of those, go ahead and subscribe and click the bell notification icon if you haven't already. Anyway though, thank you so much for watching this stream, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!